All right, so time to test out. So they don't recommend using an extension cord, but because of my outlet location, I had to have one. Also had to switch the plug from a 20 amp to 15 amp. First step is gonna be evacuate the line of all air, and then I'm gonna pair the trigger to the control module. I've got my pressure gauge set. This is a similar pump to another unit I had, so should be good for 1500 PSI, 2.2 gallons per minute. I've got multiple tips. I'm gonna wash my car. And then this, of course, is the sticker off the motor for amps, the voltage, etc. So 115 amp, 115 volt, 230 volt motor, depending on how it's wired. Amps, so I believe this is gonna say 16.3 or 16.6 because it's 8.3. And when you double the voltage, when you double the voltage, you should double the amperage. So now that I'm going back from 230 to 115, which is what this unit was purchased at, should go from 8.3 to 16.3. So I might not be able to get the entire PSI range out of it because I am limited to 15 amps on my breaker. So if you're using it and you keep tripping your breaker, there is a reason, and you have to make sure you're using everything that's designed for. If not, limit it right here with the unloader. I did put the soap nozzle on it. This is only going to be active when you're using your low pressure soap nozzle. If you use any other of these nozzles, you will not get any suction through that. That's how all these pressure washers operate. So please keep that in mind. I've checked my oil level. So you can see oil is right around the max limit. This is the correct cap, i.e. the venting one. So this is not the cap that came with shipping. The shipping cap is completely closed. So that way oil doesn't spill because the pump comes pre-oiled. There's two on-off switches. One here, this is currently set to off, and one here. So the motor is plugged in to this control box. This control box is then plugged into my wall outlet, and this control box has the, like that pressure start stop. So this is the newer design, and there is a magnet activated in the trigger handle. Evacuating the water is pretty simple. Hold it like that so you get a nice steady stream. All right, looks like just about all the air is evacuated. I'm getting a steady stream. I put the 25-degree nozzle in because honestly, that's my favorite tip. Especially, I'm gonna be washing the car with this, so that gives me a decent stream path. I'm not using soap when I'm washing this car. I'm just using water pressure alone, get the dirt, the grime, and the bird poop off of it. So my unit has been paired from the factory. If not, the manual says you hold these two buttons for 3 seconds. This flashes blue, then squeeze the trigger. But mine has already been paired, so I am okay. And I did run it, and you can see how it kicked up. So here it is. It's around 1300 PSI right now. So this is 2500, 25-degree tip, 15 amp circuit. I'm gonna switch to the 0-degree tip, and let's see what happens. All right, so we're right around 1400 PSI. I'm gonna switch to 15-degree tip. Same thing. So you can see this is cranked all the way down. I can't do it anymore. I can loosen it, I'll show you. So we're starting to drop off. And then I'm also gonna do the white tip, which is a 40-degree angle. I'm not gonna do the soap. So that's right around 1400 PSI. Again, 15 amp circuit. So let me go to the car now. So you can see it had no problem getting the dirt off. And here's the 4. Now I'm gonna do another car next, but let me finish this one up and then I'll do show you a little more. We've got some massive bird poop on it, so let me clean that and I'll show you that. So this is dried on, you can see. Let me hit it with the pressure washer. All right, all that bird poop completely gone. Did a really nice job. This is with the 25-degree tip. It's in all the way, so it's like 1400 PSI, and it's on the 15 amp circuit. So awesome, really stoked. It did a great job. It got all the surface dirt off. This was just black, a lot of road grime, and very happy with it.